and today we've got part 2 of our holiday ham here. In part 1 you saw us prep this, get the fat off, cut the squares into it, and then make the brine and let this thing cure in the brine for however many days yours weighs. This morning I've taken this out, I've rinsed it off. I've let it rest here for about a couple hours. Some people say up to a day to let this rest after you've rinsed it. But it's Christmas dinner day, and so we're gonna get this out on the smoker and get this going. It's nice and early outside. It's dark. Get this thing cooking. We've got a long cook today. So what we're going to do here is, first of all, we're going to, if there's anything that you want to trim off, some old fat or something that looks a little suspect on here, go ahead and take the time and cut some of this off. It kind of gets nasty when in some of the when it's curing here. So we'll take some of this off. This thing has plenty of fat on it, so you're not going to ruin anything by trimming a little bit. But then we're going to do a quick injection on this, and we're going to do a rub on it. So the injection I got today, I put together, and it is very, very simple. It is pineapple juice with some brown sugar. About 2 cups of pineapple juice to about 3/4 a cup of some brown sugar. I'm using Malcolm Reed's injector today, and we'll go ahead and put some of this in here. This is nice. Just it's easy to squeeze. Get this in here. You don't have to drown this, but what's nice is this is going to add a little bit of that sweetness that we want into this and help us out during that cook. Alrighty, I think we're about good on this. On this bottom side here. I'm going to do a couple things for the rub here. First of all, I'm going to take some honey mustard, squirt on this just like we would on our other, when we're rubbing our other meats. Get around here nice. This will provide a nice base here for the rub to stick to. And as you can see here, I'm going to cook this in this pan today. Soak up those juices. I like to use pans. I put a Bradley rack in here so it stays up off the bottom. We'll throw a little apple juice in the bottom of this here too, but it helps for easy cleanup. Smoker doesn't get all nasty, and it still gets the same smoke penetration that I want. I got a little rub I put together myself here, and it's pretty simple to make. It's just a little sugar, little allspice, a couple little things like that, a little garlic. I'll put the recipe in the description down below. It's easy to put together here. It's self-priming, easy to clean. So, alright, I think that'll work for us here. The mustard cooks off. When you're smoking something, it takes so long that it just dries up in there. It's just a medium that holds on. With the mustard, with the honey on there, it's going to add a little bit of sweetness to it. But in all the cooks I've ever done, I've never tasted any mustard in all my food. So some people like to use olive oil on their stuff. I'll use olive oil if I'm doing a brisket or something like that on the beef. We don't need a ton of rub on here, like I said, but let's get some on here, get it down on some of these cracks. Get down on some of that meat here. Alrighty, I think we're all set here. We're gonna pour some apple juice in the bottom of this thing. So like I said, there's a Bradley grate in here. We want to pour some juice in here. I like to pour it just shy of where the grate's at in the bottom. I'm using a full-size pan here. There's an 8x10 Bradley grate in the bottom of this, and like I said, it holds it up off of the top, off the bottom there. So Let me go ahead and go put this on the smoker. Our smoker's running around 275 to 300 today. I'm guessing that this is going to be about 20 minutes per pound. On average, you should plan 15 to 30 minutes per pound. This in the smoker. I'm going to smoke with some maple and some cherry wood today. I got it fresh. I chopped it up into some small little chunks on my saw in the garage. And I'm going to use some lump coal and let this thing ride. Alright, so we're going to check out our ham here. It's been about an hour and a half. See how we're doing here. I'm going to crack open the bottom here just to let some air in. Ooh, look at that. That looks good. Go ahead and spritz this down. Keep this moist up top. I just got some apple juice in here. Nothing else. But that is looking good. That is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and stick my meat probe in here. Head resting over here and get it down in there nice and deep. Alrighty. That way we can keep an eye on that. And I can do that remotely, so I don't have to stand out here in the rain today. Close it back up here. Close the bottom back up here. Alrighty, so we're about 3.5 hours in. We are cooking about 275 degrees here, 280. It's been rocking pretty steady right around there. The dog comes over, says hi. Hey, Blossom. Again, I am super impressed with this cooker. We're rocking 275 degrees here, and I could touch it with my bare hand. The Tapiq shows that we're about 100 degrees inside the ham. It's cooking a little bit faster than I thought it would. This iCube seems to just dramatically decrease the time frame on the cook. So we might be done before our 8-hour mark today. Let's go ahead and pop it open and see what we look like in here. Oh, ooh. Gorgeous smoke coming out of that. Gorgeous. And that thing looks tasty. Let's go ahead and spritz this down. Oh my gosh, look at that. If this thing tastes half as good as this looks, I'm going to have a pleased crowd inside today. Get that nice and moist. There we go. Ooh, that's looking good. Looking very good. Alrighty here. Close this back up and let's let it ride for a little while. We're about the 5-hour mark, and we're going to come out and we're going to do a little glazing here. I put together a pretty simple glaze here. It's pineapple juice, some brown sugar, a little bit of honey, and a touch of cinnamon on there. Should make a nice coating on this. Let's pop this thing open and see what she looks like here. Ah, wow. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Let's see here. Let's take and throw some of this on there. Go ahead and coat this nice. We're sitting about 135 degrees, and we'll take this up to about 155, and then we'll go ahead and let this rest for a little while before we chop it up here. Oh yeah, get some of this on the back. Make a nice candy coating on here. There we go. Let's go ahead and put this back in there, and we'll let it go for a little while longer. Alrighty. So as you see here, I got to pull this off. Since I last spoke to you, I glazed about every half hour. I pulled it at 155 here. The thing is just oozing of moisture here. I'm gonna wrap it, and I'm gonna let it rest, and we'll start slicing this up in about a half. We got this out of the pan here. It is looking and smelling amazing. I want to make a couple cuts into this thing and see how it turned out. Oh yeah. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. See what this tastes like here. Mmm. Very nice. Very nice. Mmm. It's got a nice sweet flavor to it. Nice smokiness in there. Mmm. That's a hit. Well, I appreciate everybody watching. I'll see you again soon.